match week 28 and 29 on any dia kogu. Now there's confusion out there. We'll clear it here. There's confusion out there. It's a Ghana Premier League. No, don't wanna follow flash course. Na obi say Pepe. What's it called? Close in. Aba 50 Tiaka 3 points, but Goldstars to 56. They say GF no more 3 points, 3 goals. Na mo obi a onyane nso atre kwa nya nro obi a mo de ama no. Eti omo mo ni nso atre nya mo ni abo so mo 30. Ma example. Bibiani Goldstars 30 games. Mediema 30 games. Uhwe mo abenya na de na has de omo emfa mo mu. Say has kwa na nkene na ebonne. Okay, Omo has 29. But because has did not play today, it's Omo has 29. No. Dreams FC, 30 games because they're the Amano. Vision, 30 games. It's the Amano. Then Karela, 30 games. One also, the Amano. And then so after that, you trust about 34 nina. Nankaisa can about 34 like a casual Lucinina. But about 34 nina. And Timpacho Tienier, Karela, at 3.3 goals. Vision. 3.3 goals. Dreams, 3.3 goals. Hearts of Folk, 3.3 goals. Mediema, 3.3 goals. And a Bibiani Goldstars, 3.3 goals. Et me no ka say. So one say still Goldstars LED Kotoko 6 because sub game na Goldstars ne nsatema be boy enya nuru no. Ye the points na mo, but am kiremu ha. Say Kotoko na nshentia. Eyen kan na Kotoko guso hye na. Can has 3.3 goals because Asante was 3 points. It's a difference the man can know that's them. It's a difference that the man can that's them. There in Swatama, as so many Goldstars Ebon, I had 3.3 goals. I'm in Swatama. So I don't Goldstars more game. They said in the house I'm more game. No, it is I don't know. Kotoko game. Osha, nice. When you 3 points, at the account because no, yeah, the amount that. It is a situation. It is I can say GF day 3 points and 3 goals. Nama all the other clubs in the matches now can. Now first, I'm step by step. Ke drew anom the ama. But say there, omo our did the move because there will be nyasa de ye ntwenso. Ntia there be nya. Only say mobi aba do bi ma mobi yam hyehye no. See our dreams are about 43 because wages are 3 no. And na was ko wini. Eti na say 6 bi ababe wuram ti but no kwase we say sab pepe enete now yanhwe ene games are baso no ehase every Saturday na Saturday afternoon Vision FC club of the Accra Lions wamo ehye Bechem United by 2-0 Accra Lions ehye Bechem by 2-0 then uram enra nwumre e wotakotie na stadium a ehon so no Mediema ehye ekano mako miensa Mediema hye miensa Young Apostles antibi ene games no sei ene koyeye Asante Kotoko 1 Aduana Football Club 0 Vision FC 2 Bibiani Goldstars 0 Karela United at home omhye baako Dreams ekohye ni mienu Sanso ana Brekum Chelsea hye baako Nations FC ate antibi anteka no Tibrekum Chelsea 1 Nation 0 Samates etre fie hyemiensa e Sama Boy St. James Sports Arena Baseke Holy Stars anhyebi ana Legon Cities enso ebo moden a wonum anhyebi womo tre fie o manhyebi Pando out of Lions be share baako that is said here isi ekoye enso enono now Premier League table no confusion galore but I'll do my best 3 metiti free se be 29 ni nyina ya tiase enti me call how call live scores how den there sa pepe enete enti wo hwe Asante Kotoko a wamo a position currently no fourth position still Kotoko I'm maintaining the fourth position no Pando out of Lions I'm maintaining the third position no ni nyina ne se sa two teams no o check games they say the score ya wamo nyina no enkudimdie eba edema omo eti Kotoko any Pando out of Lions obia ekipi the position ewo second third and fourth then first and second the same enti Bibiani Goldstars with 53 points Bibiani Goldstars with 53 points wamo edika Nations ewo 51 wano etoso mienu miensa Pando out of Lions 50 Asante Kotoko so 950. Samates eto so enum 45. Ensia Midiema 44. Hartlefolk age 3.3 goals ene. Nti e de ombeba 6 position. Hartlefolk are 6. Sa ena etie ewo league table no so. Yewram time with Kabiru. Premier League results outdoor. Na ene yebe chance e de free the top 2 no. Obia drop points. Then yebeba Asante Kotoko game no na eba behwe. Kabiru se bibia boko de.
Na me adum pepe bibia boko.
Udam de. Udam.
Midem.
Ote wo honka.
Midem.
Peja koso kakra na na enya sa me nhwa de se ebetimi ay kama. Eti Kabiru na yene no ewuram. Goldstars asofa a defeat to Vision. We predicted it here. Because as we actually Vision because Vision omonwe. Nya dia Vision very. And club at the Nations. And so you can say Chelsea ebeshano. Samobodu ashesa game no. Yanhwe sa 2 games no. Na fe yemra Asante Kotoko. Yes say free Vision versus Goldstars. Goldstars e ko share became 2-0 away. And not man for you say omo e ko share basket away. Wa share became ntie bia enka game omo ni Vision no omo betimi but omo ntimi 2-0.
Pepe Medasi. Coming into the game said okay, no be any say game na mu be dey am Goldstars, but at the end of the day na Goldstars have 3 points no. Ewo ni J Kreku Stadium. Considering the fact that our share as a folk this season, our share All Stars, until we share a lot of teams ewa away. Even with Bechem United, said the nine form city who ma we share omo. It's very easy game the amount. But in the game na, I say a different game altogether. And team my friend on Vision FC, they came really prepared and then we make it sure say on be outplay team my friend on BBN Goldstars. Okay, in terms of statistics now, more 60% of ball possession, and a team my friend on Goldstars about 40. Short in entire game no short on board 12 shots. Was Goldstars about 4 on target 4 and the Goldstars about back. The share statistics now, Chelsea or more outplay and I have branch friend Samuel Atakumi and Alex Exo. Omo na omo ye players me no a anytime be a Goldstars here go no. Na be free these 2 players. Goldstars be go bia not going to be free these 2 players. So the team my friend Vision here and say they will try their best to be outplay team my friend Goldstars. Kwan omo fa so here and say omo attackers me no na omo go so no. Omo ma omo free game no mu. Omo bo omo free game no nti enne wo hwe game na attack me let's say so ina or you move him and in the first half of the game no it took the brilliance of a goalkeeper a friend Emmanuel Kobi o make it 3 point blank saves and they keep you in the game and yes apa anka game no anka omu lose game no by a wider margin and Fofi and Twata na Kobi sa ko pre-free game no so pre-free game na game no say dey kura dey amount and they considered one go through that situation no
he made a fantastic save before
he was super
down by Bobby Uyi no
he was super
Emmanuel Kobi
he was super
great goal
and the injury na wonyan no Goldstars be bomb pie say enkwa injury bia e be long injury yes I be how Goldstars pa because we can influence for games wa too much because
15 clean sheets so
it's
far
not easy
15 clean sheets
who defender bit say I think we him now we say our goalkeeper very reliable say yeah too much for them and goalkeeper na one of the main reasons here omo so that baby omo because and on can one and could have lost by a wider margin in game no me who say 1-0 na fair results because and Vision's bobo pan here omo the bobo no to form ankasa e bobo no Goldstars here omo adwen say omo ja possession na ma Visions no ma hit on counter break but Vision for so e omo more than say omo loopholes and as omo spaces to chant on nti enemu ye den de ma team my friend Goldstars from Pomanso ye do betimi bia or ye changes to the sense or the Stephen Osuba na hino crab by so be control midfield na man no oba control midfield no but na de omu hia wa attack no potency wa attack no omanya because the potent striker won the team Samuel Atakumi ni Alex Esoina o move him nti time or the obi a obetimi create through the midfield na so di some midfield solidity no amano no abai game no mo na omo be finalize game na amano no we move him nti na akwai say this omo kwekram sa nti ba na he ba no control game ma motimi kweko ma ball no ewie 1-0 nti saa na game na esi koye visions awi ni game no omu deserve so mu win nti no win game no omu win by 2 goals yes 2 goals
to 0 and
omu deserve so mu win
I say and you ma 2 year because my catches omo ne Accra Lions and I pray the obekwa ko chef form and the crown results na Karela enya no ama Karela enso a drop aba form Lagos City today's defeat a relegate your anisa but Karela for no defeat na e buy no e de omo enso aba form obi. Now let's look at Nations FC. Nations also a second place team and they lost today. Yes. Brekum Golden City Park to Brekum Chelsea. It's a game na you expect say Brekum Chelsea ebeshe but nani pani piso say because of the away form of Nations FC when they go away the most dangerous team on the road only omo fear they can come and cause havoc. Na nkofa jom say bia na sa omo form no go away no akwa make difference but Stephen Amankona ball the 11th goal of the season now on the Pfizer Chewete a tie on 11-11 and Nations FC end to me ante
Pepe game no before the game na emu bed in the Nations because say ohwe baby ana team my friend Brekum Chelsea before this game na no more than 9th position with 38 points baby on more than 38 points no in Ghana Premier League for the past 2 seasons team Obeka League no bia ohia more than 40 points so 38 points no your points are a bet me the team my friend no Chelsea Obeka League mo even though say no more than 9th position na team my friend the Nations so 51 points at the second na mo hwe say omo betimi akɔhye say the be enne say Goldstars flatter to the flatter na omo take advantage no makoda so into going into the game no coach our friend Kasim Mingo did the same lineup or the eba mu against Asante Kotoko no eba mu with the exception of a player friend Kevin Dan so kwa na was sign free game no mu he went in with a full force but before say obeko na coach our friend Samabodu so well prepared for them because if you Samabodu so team na ohye na a well balanced team when you have a well balanced team and attack no the front four no na a fearsome because anymore obenya Abrante friend Misha Kefri na Abrante friend no Stephen Amankona on the right Jonas Atuke on the left and who bejewu ejina omochi and this attack no on any day or another on day be omo good day no there's no defenser I will Ghana Premier League a bit master pom adam be on good day so now it was going to be difficult for a team my friend Nations FC even though said Nations who can league with this season obienu a wonya best defensive record e cheomo with Abrante friend no Samuel Osekufo Oko Gripman Prince Bedu obenya Christopher Netti and omo goalkeeper so omo solid to which even though say omo may say the service of Abrante friend no exact same but we say them who difference bia which because of say tem bia no monya obi a obefiti ama omo they omo call into the game no Nations FC omo say they will attack through the flanks so ombe use the ability of Abrante friend na few ombe use na few any ano Emmanuel ano omo sha say game no omo sha say omo bomb and they created 1 or 2 decent chances quickly and I coach friend no Samabodu counter am and the moment he countered them no or making sure say obe take control and he controlled the ball through the midfield control game through the midfield no emu na onya go no e do Abrante friend Stephen Amankona onya go no we no na the intensity of game no e ba from kakra so with this intensity of the game no he tried to control the midfield said no control na or making sure say all man Nations anya ball no bebre because the moment of man Nations anya ball no bebre no obe attack you so what they do is say man Nations are to make bebre the Nations no were the chasers while say Brekum Chelsea who were controlling the ball the Nations pim so ya pon game no na Nations lose by a goal 2-0
yes Nations
and me ball coach I friend Samabodu abaso because ohwe Nations omombode bo wa we any the kind of players are no more na obi to say na few any ano onya momentum coming into the game no omo grow in momentum because omo past omo the last 3 games omo boy no ni na these players were involved in goals and Nations issue nti as omo build momentum and omo ba be share Chelsea ana or we no now wetimi anya a good system any good strategy to mark these players out no mboko cha friend no Samabodu sana me boys Zakaria Fuseni so abaso and the leadership skills and quality no e ba into be
when is na Nations especially Pfizer Chewete any nephew they were doing their very best, but that experience from Zakaria, baby, I was born to know it me keep your mouth be. Now, young the Baba Sports Stadium, Asante Kotoko versus Aduana Stars. A lot happened over the last 6 days after Asante Kotoko lose nations. Now the following day, Easter Monday, Prosper gone. Tuesday, Zito appointed. And yeah, be seen there. You watch the game. Yeah, in the game. No. But many come to your assessment before we come to specifics. The general results. What does it mean? What does it do? Then we come to the proper assessment of the game.
We know a lot of momentum every Asante Kotoko. Players no any the coach in question. Karim Zito. And then Osha Asante Kotoko win now my nana. Osha more close to the gap between Omo any team my friend Goldstars. So I just say win we mean a lot to a team my friend Asante Kotoko. And Karim Zito and Anka Wanya winner. Anka there will be a lot of pressure on him. Considering in some Okikano or on our conference in press conference now here na. Some be Okikana. And now one team winner. Anka there a lot of pressure maybe because we can send be Nzema okan baako ne say onim team no. Okay team no from afar.
Onim club.
Ema ono kwa catch coach Kwesi Apia say. So say na Kotoko bebo na omu share dreams a obehye bebre.
Sometimes na Kotoko beating 9 points but
yes.
also no.
O say obehye bebre. So it means say owachi no wahwe team no pa yi. So this win mean a lot to him as a coach and as cmenesel considering the fact that next week omo bo against Across the Folk. So we know there a lot of momentum about Asante Kotoko family and as I boost the morale going into the game against Across the Folk. Said the Asante Kotoko for a mini game against Across the Folk no. This game I'm a lot of momentum going into that game. Coming to this game no, said the mechanic said the coach about push this game because assistant coach na catch say a game against Accra Lions no okohwe game no and how poor Asante Kotoko were defensively.
Yeah. How
they consider those goals. Now Asante Kotoko were very poor. So and then me say the Asante Kotoko be set up, especially defensively and nti coach no a surprise will be with the lineup.
Yeah.
Obenchi goalkeeper friend of Freddy Kasari.
Yeah.
Emma a goalkeeper friend no Kamara die.
Kamara be them.
I want no answer that nyame because Osha Asari recent matches no why one of two mistakes and the goal behind the session and the start session.
And I know I conceded 5 in the last 2 games. Yes. So probably the coach will want to try the next goalkeeper. Yes. And the fun to you say even say all the Benjamin Chuma Edema Obama equal performance. Goalkeepers in there. Untimi can say we are chain we be we are goalkeepers are they are up there.
Yes.
Of course, small mistakes. To say Kamara say time over them be so do time be
complete sensitivity.
That amount or mistakes. Yes. But say Asari the demo say Kamara even Benjamin Chum crowd need to post no ma confront shede but akwara minim na pa go obeda no enye go keto but of course coach make his bold and say because when a team is going through period as a more than na captain e lose the position you know as a true or the surprise you be and Ansuzo
center surprise but from balance no Kamara bede mu no oye one or two things be na me hu say na Asari especially with those long balls no so
area balls no
very active to those area balls no and then Kamara justice to those balls and the height no so bo no pan yi into oba the answer obinya good judgment oba ya ampa so onya those you know Ansu so come in eba into this game looking at how intense game I how important game I no Ansu ba mu and Ansu ba mu no a surprise will be because in idea to it and I say in enemies Ansu to be one of players are time mistakes or Asante Kotoko especially say ne penalty na of course even though Sebo na penalty but the reaction nema referee no an option and I said we share ball na
demeanor no the coin if you are turning a chibi
the ball na ball no elevation atta and that ball no baby na ball na bedi no any elevation atta ni as the positional sense no any experienced defender bia no be man no shoulder and I
said
yes
shoulder now we guide the ball
we lose balance no for ball no bansu rather eden sakoy and wetin na referee dey penalty even though say that ball no na enya penalty bia but o ma referee no an opportunity to take to to whistle for penalty and a referee G penalty nitiano. And in 50 also, I abanchai for no change jamana. And so surprising.
Yeah.
Or our man tend do any blame na tonight.
It's not bench.
A ball a change jamana. And change jamana so bad game no. And they won't go in one say, one good anymore say. And this season, to me, change jamana win any best game and especially in off the ball movement.
Okay.
He was super in off the ball. Most of the times no, ball no innings or defender. Tembiano or the right hand side, no Bua Michael Sifa or the right hand side.
Yes, and the coach deployed as a right-sided centre back, a right-sided midfielder, and now say, pretty as number 7, which is the usual position. But and then I say the defensive awareness no was through because anytime Kotoko lose ball the piano, you see him tracking back to come and help. And moments Kotoko a ball. A crab on papa be also involved. And also a Bobby exchange pass and a pa China was or Bob.
Into Aduana now crosses and maybe Brina free left hand side no, but maybe I say do bono. Because now branch I feno or Gabachi and money to be bree. Intina a honor muzu. Change am na ye Juma pa ye and a branch back on so I'm person born about intimenu. Intimenu and because how Kotoko play no. He was very influential and defensively. And then o make sure say Boma Kotoko omo chances am be concede no very limited. We in the past games are Kotoko boy na Kotoko concede a lot of chances.
Yeah.
Chances be game against Accra Lions they concede a lot of chances. Game against Nations. But and now the plan as number 6 no. O make sure say o be limit those chances creation na opposition ni ben ya no. And even go now Asante Kotoko hwe na wo hwe go ni ya ono energy ball no ono energy ball no asa na ode ball na ma baba ya na baba ya ele Abante afa no kwampuku di sheye e shey game na se no Kotoko yo imagine say on be call with the zonal marking omuko with the zonal marking na anye yi and e na mu say coach no asesa ni sa Kotoko e call with the man to man marking and ever since I call man to man marking no omu seize the midfield no kra
who say chobaristic no or midfield play ti Kotoko started here no or no more numbers you try to go zona marking there's always one man away free two marking zones because one free man and you always create another zone it's not so much change your call and intina and Kotoko midfielders no say ya obo intimanu ebo change amana ebo baba ya then Fernando Bassi and the other side Abetamwa it's have no much to be dropping now Kotoko benya be 5-6 in the middle. No much me counter Aduana. Yes, Aduana went in with 4 midfielders. Control middle. And
then Osha Baba was very aggressive today. And now aggressive.
One of the best games.
And said the last game born. She said on team ma assist 3 seasons 1-7. And when you find assist, Edema Abante FM Kwampu. And he was very aggressive. And Obo in a man to man marking na 1 year aggressive. Always be no ube lose ball because. So obi a o marking no or a very physical chen kakra bi a obefa ball na jaw so niema ba ku mienu anu say Karim used to aya dey won say how otimi switch it from that zonal marking eba to that man marking very quickly na osanya the benefit and as osanya good through that sequence no because through that man marking na timenu etimi win ball no Asante Kotoko na Asante Kotoko e call so e ko win game no after Kotoko e share goal no second half no Choba take 1 or 2 changes especially Sam Adams on Sam Adams so
Sam Adams is disappointed because he wanted him to use the experience now Shasir was a penalty no cry
and that penalty no on Pepe me name the ban because obi to say Kamara Jina Ponma o hwe the physique ne height and how good he was we born from cry na also born short yes and so fasoro because goalkeeper no odi kan
my penalty they said Abrante is a ball because this is a giant and a ball was shada hunu na kakra say ono wa ye no ho say hunu na obi a o park na so and you pick your spots and then you make sure say power should be behind your execution but yes he decided to pick a spot but in terms of say
it was very poor kick
it was the keeper one dive baby. He didn't have to dive and or ball. Very, very, very poor.
Very, very poor from him. And Sam Adams, we had team only the most experienced player. Team, and even together, both teams are not in a team. No, we are no experience.
Now, even we saw him Haas versus Aduana. And we saw how
influential on that game.
Yeah.
By another, he was totally out. And me bo ni na me bo coach na baso
wo
hwe na abrancha fe no asiedi wan ko nanim bebre
yes
wan ko nanim bebre because of say onim traitor Samada to betima posi so he was on him ene ni na yembo coach na baso but the here ni say man nkoye the new coach syndrome and I say the new coach bounce no say tambia san coach first 3 games no on positive impact with team no so my team ni win games the next game against Accra folk
yes
I would say who the level same level of intensity and I say intensity I would say a chain
yes
because Accra folk and now one game or arrested into over energy and with the kind of pressure if we Accra Ebano the players by your margin say they will prove a point to the hierarchy of Accra folk and remember say with the more from that mistake now way against Asante Kotoko in the first league, you know. So I say coach our friend Karim to make sure say stay consistent. Consistent Asante Kotoko. Say the coach in the can say it's not over until it's over now. And then both teams are mother story now will be a drop points.
Yeah.
This is a drop here, Goldstars a drop here. So if this case and as a scenario is not happening, Asante Kotoko is not picking the points, it means that they are closing them.
Nations are. I say, Omumum na hwa Kotoko bisa omo first. Of course, so omo that Kotoko because you look at the other fixtures. The other fixtures. No, the nations watching the train every.
But next week, on Accra Lions nebo offensive home.
Yes.
And on any day,
Accra Lions want to survive. Unim say, Goldstars so everybody Karela.
Yes.
Karela want to survive.
Yes.
Eti Karela defeat no munya ne. Ama omone Goldstars na be a World Cup match for them because and Dreams president's team abeshen wo fie. So when they come away, they will come and try as much as possible. Say, on my frustrate, maybe any Goldstars pass I give no. Goldstars able home, but on a Karela. Then nations able home on the Accra Lions. Say, oh, but relegation threatened teams with few games to end the season. I can 5.
Very difficult.
But to frustrate you, and so Kotoko able had to folk in a derby, you name say a derby, and that game there, maybe a Fabian, 2 teams to the sequel. But I come here and say, me catch up the league, and I say over, but no, be say over, and Kotoko for give it up after say, Omulusu to Accra Lions, and yes, Omoko, I know my dream no. I see a pam we nyade na supporters be kasa but it seems it's not over.
Yes. And said the people can over. And so na the form so the pam people.
Sure, from why
because okay, yes, and say here be table na. And the team my friend Visions omo win the omako 33 points. So omo about 14th position.
Yeah.
And then so I team my friend Karel and so lose no e dey na 29 points. We almost that system about
actually
Accra Lions end on the win no e dey na 32 about 15.
Yeah.
Next match no Visions ebeko away to Mediama wo home no coach I friend no Ibrahim Tanko make sure say on drop point kra wo home fees obepie mu e wo team my friend Mediama on drop point
na no mo say Dreams 4
yes on drop point wo home so we make sure say e na be fortress e na Visions e kwa akobo Karela Baba Goldstars per league aje
yes
Karela so per league
so escape relegation
very very difficult team Accra Lions be kwa akobo nations after that no Visions e betina fie no only young apostles abo e na team my friend no Karela so made me oni Mediama e bo no home we feel wa Aduana so betina fie no team my friend Accra Lions betina fie no oni Aduana abo nti wo hwe dynamics na burden na third game no Visions any Karela na bebo umwe na pray na Accra Lions akobo House of Folk baby a edin say Monday 33 no Visions any so atraman na ebo nti wo say ehonom no obenya 3 points Karela so fortunately for them Monday 34 omo so any so atraman na bebo ehon so sa nti from honom edin and with so atraman points na abeda ho no me hu ni say abuotia my friend Accra Lions looking at opposition any sad 3 points now 80 man no more pay obenya no free no
every
mu abedin dia ma team my friend
Accra Lions so make
because Karela obenya 3 points.
Can Kotoko fight for the league title?
They can. They have what it takes to fight for it, so they can. And many claims you tell you it's not over until it's over.
But
Ebini say and team my friend Goldstars
2 teams in a drop it 3-3 no.
Game into the game we say Visions compared to Goldstars because the Goldstars na here or here point to visions.
Of course.
But
And now
Visions-
Goldstars the last away game, 3 away games, no we need 2.
Yes.
Oko share Bechema no onko zidi go kra. Oko share Baseke Holy Stars, Baseke nyina say. Etina a man of Fajom say game and they can go in very very strong but
and the visions omo outplay omo ball omo san show omo surprise omo ball omo show omo next week omo san career na ebo it will be very difficult say game yeah been a very difficult all things being possible no a whole drop points na Asante Kotoko it take opportunity and I say a share crowds of voka waka che up
no catch no sign no crowd game.
so say okay me catch we say the league is Asante Kotoko to lose so they should keep on fighting.
Omo 2 games
Yes.
na de koye sa.
Enye over until it's over.
So
they
it's
can
still not
fight
over?
for it. They can still fight for it.
Enye over.
Your league, you know, say Obeka a chance, you know. Omo that's really no no that's true. Asante Kotoko be that's true.
Yeah.
Now Asante Kotoko in the space of 4 days.
4
Omo
days.
be for full.
No,
No
mba
man that's true. 4 days no di omo be that's true. So all you have to do is say we are consistent with results. We are consistent and now we will say the aka na we no mo bon on be drop points. And the 48 for Asante Kotoko only goes as on match. Asante Kotoko only goes as on match. All things being possible, person catch up. The best way is overshare no.
We go channel.
And what it takes to beat him. So don't know Timmy Koshe will be on the home no. So what Timmy Koshe no.
Enye over.
They be over.
This is the first time I could watch Aduana home na way.
Sure.
First time ever since 2009 Aduana by league could watch home na way.
And Ubeka league in the chance Asante Kotoko. Omo che omo in 5 games omo.
Ebe 10 na Aduana way.
Aduana and Across of Folk. And omo share those games no. Omo dey
Twice sa.
and fortunate for them, omo start share
That
Aduana.
sequence na sha be sha.
Has a book about. So they can build on that momentum now omo dey ABB.
But I say Kabir Mohammed and what's it the time with Kabir every Sunday after league games, you know. Now yani Kabir Atrasi, up and coming sports pundit, one of the young guys almost ye papa. I don't know. Pacho bra now so far jenche bra na fe yinjemu emfa diaka ento 0322498035 0322498035 0243114497 Oba